It sounds so beautiful. Tonight, Fusions on Coke Studio R. Raw talent Lara, Salma, Nina, and Sheela. Plus, rising star Moonchild with Africa's phenomena, Uhuru.
This in here is Coke Raw.
Coke Studio Raw is a studio where young, unsigned talent is discovered and uncovered. Coke Studio Raw producers Tristan and Wilson will create fusions with up-and-coming debut talent.
This is the Coke Raw studio. This is where the hits are born, where the real magic happens. We're both musicians. I'm on the guitar. He's a ridiculously good pianist.
This is where we find the young, talented, unsigned artists and we filter them.
I'm in love with this. Testing 1 2 1 2.
Here is just like the audition stage.
You ready?
Yeah.
That was a big year for Salma and Lara. They've graduated from the Coke Studio Raw to the big leagues of Coke Studio and its mega producers.
Hello. Hi.
Good and you? How's it going?
Hi, I'm Lara.
Nice to meet you, Lara.
Lara and Salma have just 3 days to create a fusion from scratch with producer 37MPH.
My name is Salma, and I'm from Tanzania.
I'm Lara. I'm a musician, and apparently my dad says I've been singing since before I could walk.
We're gonna write a big song.
Big song.
Yes, good time.
It dampens out the sight.
What a voice. She's got something amazing about it, and she's just afraid to let it out.
Lara and Salma have made it into Coke Studio via Coke Studio Raw. Twins, Sheela and Nina, are spoken word poets and found their way into Coke Studio via a chance encounter in a taxi.
I am Sheela Nagia, Queen of the Cliffs. I met a dude in a taxi who worked for Coke, and I told him I rap. He told me about the project and stuff, and I told him I've been trying to record and get out there and stuff. And this is how I'm here today.
Nina Fem, aka the Dapper Rapper, poet/rapper, also a student. I study journalism. What I'm about is just pushing my activism through music.
Getting here, I was very nervous. I did not know what to expect, but I think found my groove, you know, trying to, yeah.
Let me hear some flow out there. Come on, freestyle. Hey.
Pages, because it's not books that we read. Raw to the core, the apple grows from a seed. Programmed to wander around aimlessly, so a young we mislead.
When the two girls started rapping, I was like, I was speechless. It was so cool.
But really, they don't know what evolution is.
There's a lot of talent in the room. Like every single one of them are super talented. They just don't realize it. Everyone's like shy. And for me, I don't need anything. We don't need rockets to be flying here. We just need for someone to just be like, oh yeah, look at this idea. And something amazing is gonna come of it. So that's why I'm like, okay, let's go to the piano and just get a different space and get them out of this space so that they can just think outside the box and think like writers.
In terms of being a recording artist, I could say that I'm an amateur. I haven't really done anything on a public space, so it was nerve-wracking. The studio it's an amazing studio, a huge studio. So when we got there, I didn't know what to expect. Well, I don't want to say I doubted my own talent, but I didn't know how I could, seeing the studio, I didn't know how I could match my talent to that studio.
I do feel a little intimidated, purely because you know, I've worked with my band for a while, so I've gotten used to the musos that I've been with, and it's weird. But recently, I've been so scared about meeting new people, and I get so nervous. So yeah, meeting him with all his intensity and all his like drive and everything, it was a little intimidating, but I think I'm getting the hang of it now.
I'm just trying to show the commonality of our struggles, basically. So for someone else it's xenophobia, for me it's something else. Yeah, that's the perspective that I'm trying to take from it. Yeah.
Like you guys are all touching on a really amazing point. So this is, for me, we're gonna start writing the song from that perspective.
He's work driven, which is cool. So he takes it seriously, which is nice. And he just wants the best out of us, so he'll keep like asking us every 5 minutes. He'll be like, okay, what have you got? And he'll just sort of keep asking us for input, and so it is a group process. It's not just him writing a song and getting us to do it. Oh, that's sick. That was fun.
I'm glad we all doing well and we all coping in one way or another. And it's a nice thing. It makes me also feel very comfortable. Everyone is cool and yeah.
Salma's story was how when she first came to South Africa, she was on the bus and the bus security guard started shouting at her, and because she's from Tanzania.
This man just came and started shouted on me. I know that he can understand what I'm saying because I speak English and everybody speaks English here, you know. So he was just continue talking to the language and just shouting. I was like, I felt bad. I even I cried and I was like, okay.
It is a scary thing, and I think for her, especially for being a foreigner coming to South Africa for the first time, that's not a nice experience.
She gets into character, you know, she becomes this great person, she's got a great voice, a great texture.
I think Swahili is the most beautiful language to sing in, yeah.
Ni furaha kubwa kwangu sana, kukutana na wewe. It was the biggest happiness for me to meet you. And it was like a lucky moment to me as well. The last part was, I'll do whatever it takes to bring our love back.
Here we stand, brothers in arms again. Bright eyes, summarize borderline.
They're so talented, they're way too talented to sit back and just expect things to happen. So maybe it's the song. They need to find out. They need to figure it out today. We don't have a song right now. We just have parts. And we need for everybody to just contribute to create the song.
'Cause we don't have to fight anymore. Why can't we just unite?
Unite for Africa.
Like before.
Nina got an amazing rap to it.
This is it being televised. UNITY under the African sky. There is nothing new. That means you are me and I am you. You are me and I am you. So put your weapons down.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Oh, that was so good. Oh my goodness!
I write pieces in times of peace because it never lasts. Soon rage takes over, so I rely on past to remind me that happiness is a feeling I know. I bleed on pads when I write these notes, yeah. So that was directly from my own personal experiences.
You've got to accept people for who they are, regardless of the petty things that you might not like.
Wherever you are, whatever struggle you're going through, you're going to relate to the song. And if you're aware of what's happening in the world, you're going to relate to the song. Basically, if you're just alive today, the song is for you.
Their phase is done. I need to carry on this process so that you guys at home get to listen to an amazing song.
Watch Lara, Salma, Nina, and Sheela record It's All Love in the Coke studio.
In arms again, bright eyes, summarized by borderlines, or rooting for the same damn land, or looking down from the same grandstand. So turn the tables round, we share the love for this ground. Put your weapons down, put your weapons down. 'Cause we don't have to fight anymore. Why can't we just unite like before? It's all love.
I write pieces in times of peace cause it never lasts. Soon rage takes over, so I rely on past to remind me that happiness is a feeling I know. I bleed on pads when I write these notes. They call me a revolutionist, but they don't know what a revolution is. They call me a revolutionist, but they don't know what a revolution is. And this is it being televised. UNITY, under the African sky, there is nothing new. That means you are me and I am you. You are me and I am you. So put your weapons down.
Put your weapons down.
So put your weapons down.
Put your weapons down.
So put your weapons down.
Cause we don't have to fight
no
anymore. Why can't we just unite like before? It's all love.
Kukutana na wewe ilikuwa kama bahati ya mapenzi yangu mimi na wewe kufika kule.
Cause we don't have to fight anymore. Why can't we just unite like before? It's all love.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Coming up next in the Coke studio are international superstars Uhuru, who get to create a banging fusion with PE-born Moonchild.
Uhuru means freedom.
Coke studio pays host to Uhuru.
Uhuru, the group here, 4 guys.
One of the most exciting acts to come out of Africa in recent years.
We did like Maphorisa, Lokona, Tamatebele, Mosquito, Fire Orlando, Dr. Malinga, Jezabel, Professor. So we did a couple of hits.
Uhuru are to fuse with Moonchild, Mzansi's newest talent.
My name is Moonchild and Nsanelisiwe from Port Elizabeth. I'm a musician. My genre is future ghetto funk. I grew up in a hip-hop studio. My brother was a producer and my mom was a jazz singer.
Meeting Moonchild, she's cool. She's a musician. She knows what she's doing. That's what I like about her. She's on fire.
Uhuru and Moonchild meet with Coke studio producers 37 MPH and Sticky.
So welcome, guys. Pretty much what's going on here, fusions of different sounds, bringing Moonchild sound and your sound and seeing where they make that perfect match. Got 3 days to do it. We just want to have fun and make great music. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Uhuru and Moonchild get stuck in with Sticky, who's gonna produce their fusion.
Now, as we used to, making beats, making songs, I think we've been doing it quite a lot, that it's in our blood. We fused like house, Afro house, then fused it with a little bit of electro, and Kwaito-ish, and yeah, it's a fusion of a lot of things at the same time.
we mostly focused on our African rhythms. So call them a conga da, whatever, my chamber you know. So call them elements can so this one it's more on the African dance kind of vibe.
I discussed with Maphorisa what type of drama I was looking for. Because I said I wanted something that's more like a march, a women's march. So then they took it from there and flew with it.
We have to do a song with Moonchild, and then it becomes the biggest song. You'll never know.
Yeah, that song was pretty much like more directed in a Uhuru vein, you know. Moonchild was kind of there from a more vocal perspective. She kind of sat back and saw the music happen and fitted into the music. And while the drums were being created, she brought in the vocal idea, which kind of led the progression of the song.
I write mostly about like issues. I tackle them in a playful way. So my issues are like, I'm about liberating women not to allow themselves to be taken advantage of.
No.
The concept, she's the one who came with it, and she wrote the lyrics.
The song is called Evil.
It means a lazy person, you know, a person who doesn't even care about nothing. It's just wretched. Sort of an inspirational song, you know, to tell the people that don't sleep, you know, don't wake up and work for yourself. We'll never stop making music. This is me, you know, so I'm just gonna carry on and do it until, I don't know, until we get a Grammy or something.
We're going to the club. That's where we're going. This song is amazingly hot.
It's for all my girls out there. To be forewarned is to be forearmed, you see. So
I'm not going to necessarily change the world, but I'm going to raise awareness.
Coming up, we bring in the lights, we bring in the cameras, and you get to watch Uhuru and Moonchild press record on their fusion in the Coke studio after the break. Now we hit record and you witness the magic from Zanzi with Uhuru and Moonchild.
Oh.
ufuna ukuhlala nami ngiloku ngibheka wena.
Vela, 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 vela.
No, 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 no.
Vela, 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 vela.
Wasekuyenza ngomina.
Vela, 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 vela.
Usho kanjani kanjalo?
Vela, 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 vela.
Shem.
Dana seka, dana seka, dana seka, coast, coast, dana seka, dana seka, dana seka, dana seka, coast, coast, dana seka. Dada yabilele so, oh, ngayo okay, alungeke. Dada yabilele so, ngabelungeke. Dada yabilele so, ngabelungeke. Dada yabilele so, ngabelungeke. Oh,
Next week on Coke Studio, we've got Good Luck and Black Motion, plus a whole lot more. To find out more, go to cokestudio.co.za. Coke Studio, produced by Good Noise Productions, a Coca-Cola production.